guys, back for hopefully what's going to be a fairly quick video. Before I start, just a quick shout out to Chris from No Quarter Brewing, and I think it might have been Carl from Floor Sweepers Union. One of you guys suggested I wear this t-shirt, the Craig Tube t-shirt that I got about 3 years ago on my next video, so there it is there. Still fits, I haven't ballooned in size too much, and yeah, it's actually quite a good quality t-shirt. It's pretty thick cotton, and I was up for anything in black, so there you go guys. But yeah, the topic of, or I guess the main focus of this video is my friggin' oatmeal breakfast stout. So this is the very last bottle, or in this case glass. So this was the beer that I entered into the Oatmeal Stout competition a few months ago now, and you would have seen previous videos of me tasting the other oatmeal stouts from the other entrants. And yeah, as luck would have it, yes, as luck would have it, I came third, so very surprised and pleased with that. Didn't have any expectations at all with my stout because all the other stouts were fantastic. So yeah, big shout out to all the entrants. Sean from Megaton Brewing came first, and Carl from Floor Sweepers Union came second. So a really good competition, and a big shout out and thank you to Luke from Wagon Brewing for organising that. So yeah, I thought I'd crack the very last bottle with you guys, and then I can actually, now the comp's over, I can tell you a little bit more about it. So as you can see, it's poured up pretty much pitch black. There's a tiny bit of light at the bottom there. Still holding a really nice, creamy, fairly small head, but it hasn't died away. I poured that up probably 10 minutes ago. What else can I tell you? It's bottled on the 30th of Jan, so it's 4.5 months old. It's based on the Gladfield's Oatmeal Stout recipe, but I tend to like to tweak these recipes slightly. So the bulk of it is ale malt, obviously oats, so it's got flaked oats in it, oatmeal stout. It's got roasted barley, biscuit malt, dark crystal and dark chocolate. It's got one addition of Magnum at 60 minutes for bittering. It came out at 30 IBUs, 4.75%. And the other thing I added was 10 grams of freshly ground coffee at the end of the boil, and that was left to steep for 15 minutes. So there it is there. Bit lost in this glass, it's just a 330ml bottle. But the first thing I get off the top, or the main thing, still getting that coffee off the top, even after 4.5 months, and even though it was only 10 grams, still getting that coming off the top. Then getting some smooth roast. And the other thing that strikes me is that even though there's no lactose in there, it smells quite sweet and almost milky on the aroma, so like almost like a milk stout. So the only thing I can put that down to is the rolled oats or flaked oats. So yeah, I'm going to dive in guys. Okay, definitely get more of the coffee on the flavour and more of the roast. The roast is still quite subtle. It's only got 6% roasted barley, so it's quite a nice sort of moderate level. Yeah, there's no harsh astringency or bitterness from the roasted barley. Finished quite high, I think it was about 10-16. So it's a little bit dry at the back, but not like super dry like a dry stout. Carbonation is good, it's held onto a nice level of carb. And there might be a little bit of, maybe a little bit of dark fruit, dark berry action happening there as well. But yeah, overall it's a good, like I say, breakfast stout. And could actually maybe turn that into a milk stout, which would be quite interesting. So yeah, there it is there, guys. Oh, it's good to share a beer with like-minded people, so very happy to share the very last one of these with you guys. Now the only other thing I want to talk about is a lot of you guys may already be aware that on the 8th of July it's the Strat Memorial Brew Day. So Larry from Looney Larry TV and Brian from Thrash Metal, geez, I probably cocked that up, sorry Brian, Thrash Metal Brewing, Homebrew, I'll put on the screen. They're both sort of taking the reins as far as organising some live events and some live brew days on the 8th. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually brew on that particular day, but I will take part. So if you're interested and you don't follow Larry or Brian, I'll put links to their channels below. They've got all the info and details on what's happening. I think they're hoping that people are going to do some either Google Hangouts or YouTube Live tribute brew days, so that'll be really good. And I think there's also links to about 3 different beers that you can brew up for the tribute brew day. And if I find out what those are or the links, I'll also add them down below. But yeah, you guys all, a lot of you guys would know Strat, so it'd be really cool if everyone could sort of get involved and brew up an awesome beer in tribute to Strat, and also raise a glass on the day. So yeah, that's the 8th of July. I'll definitely get involved one way or another. Okay guys, that's me done. I will stop talking and we'll catch you in the next video. Over and out. Cheers.